Even my own familiar friend, in whom I trusted, who ate my bread, has lifted up his heels against me. Yes, you never would understand, but someone very close to you may lift up his or her heels against you. Why is that so? That is why this day we are having a wonderful chat. It's going to be a marvelous one, I tell you. And today, wow, our guest is on the birthday. We are going to have a great birthday celebration today, even as we host one great man of God. The first day I met him, I was baffled by his humility, by his in-depth knowledge of the Bible and biblical principles. I mean, what I meant was that the first day I met him, he said a few things that baffled my mind. Then the Holy Spirit told me, bring him on board on the Pillars Golden Moments and have a time with him so that he would impact others with that knowledge that he was bringing. So that is why we are going to have a wonderful time today on the Pillars Golden Moments. We are not yet started, so please share to all your friends and tell them today is going to be indeed a golden moment. What are we discussing? My spouse's purpose. My spouse's purpose. Let's go over to the district resident pastor of Winners Chapel, Bono East and Ahafo. He is a great man of God. He is married to one wife and two wonderful children. Indeed, he is ordering his steps after the Lord, and today he's going to order us after who really we are. Let's welcome Pastor Destiny Isa Akali. Pastor, you're welcome.
Thank you so much, man.
Wow, and a golden birthday to you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man.
You're looking so good.
Wow, that is a lot, man.
Wow.
Yes, man. Yes, man.
Wow. So today I bet you're like 100 years old. Or even 60.
No, very soon I'll get there. I'll get there. It's a very good prophecy.
You look so young.
I'm just 40 years now.
Today 40 years.
40 years, wow.
Oh, wow. Then we're really going to have a party.
Thank you so much.
Wow. So how's the family?
Wonderful.
Wow.
They are doing greatly.
I love the way you treat your wife. In fact, I'm not surprised you're a Winners pastor.
Thank you so much.
You know what you have to do.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for the privilege.
And we are appreciative that today being your birthday, you are making time to talk to us. I'm really, really grateful, and so is the Golden Pillars and everyone else.
Thank you for the privilege.
My wife's purpose, my husband's purpose, my spouse's purpose. Please, what comes into mind?
Well, my wife purpose, my husband purpose, everything has to start with purpose. In life, before you get to marriage, you have to discover your purpose. Because knowing your purpose is like knowing your destiny. If you look at the Bible in the book of Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5, the Bible makes it clear that before I formed you in the belly, I have known thee, and I have ordained thee to be a prophet. So that every human being is a solution to problems. So you have to know why the purpose of God for your life before you look for the helmet. If you look at the Bible very well in the book of Genesis, after God created everything, then God said that it's not good for a man to be alone. So let me make someone for him that will be helping him. So in life, someone has to discover his or her purpose before you look for someone that you bring in to come and help you. Let me take you around. If you look at most of the marriages that is happening or that is crashing today, all these divorce, you look at it, they still love each other. But the major challenge is they can't live together. Why? Because there is that relationship that would make them to stay together is not there. But they still love each other. That is why sometimes when you see all these divorce, if you see them, sometimes you see the way they are catching jobs. But for them to come and live together now, they cannot. So it's good for individual, a man or a woman to discover his or her purpose before getting married.
Which means that if I don't know my purpose, I don't have any right to marry and bring someone else to help me.
Yes.
Because I don't know what I'm about.
Yes. If you don't know your purpose, it's risky. Or let me use this, it's risky for you to just go and get somebody to say, "I'll come and live with me." Where I come from, let me just use example where I come from. You just see a young man, you just go somewhere, maybe go to party, you just go and see a lady carry her pump. And if you look at all this, a young man, you see having almost four wives. And at the end, they will not even stay here. So you have to discover your purpose. Okay, now, like example, let me use myself as example. I'm a pastor. So I have to, okay, I'm a pastor. So I have, being a pastor is not just the thing just happen like that. I believe some years ago, I was working on myself, building myself. So I have to get a lady that also have the kind of passion that I have.
Okay.
If you marry, like now, if I marry anyhow girl, maybe when I will say, okay, let me pray, maybe that is the time when she want to watch African magic.
Oh, she wants to have
So you see, it cannot work. So you have to discover your purpose before you look for a partner that will help you to accomplish that God has created you for. Because every woman being you see here, I just where I say from the beginning, has a destiny. Everyone has a purpose. When you discover your purpose, it's like you are knowing your destiny. Without discovering your purpose, you don't know your destiny. So you need somebody that can help you to achieve or to discover that thing, that specific thing that God has created you for.
Wow. Awesome. And Pastor Destiny is teaching us about destiny. I think he's the right person to talk about destiny. And this time, Pastor, please, did you know who you would be? Did you know you were a pastor before you became a pastor, or it just came by chance?
No. Some years ago, let me just say maybe 10 years ago, I never know that I would be a pastor. The only things that I know, I love God. I have passion for God, for the case of God.
Okay.
I was a businessman.
Oh, really?
And by the grace of God, I sponsored myself through the business. No one sponsored me.
Wow.
I sponsored myself into university. But there was a time in my life my business collapsed. Nothing was just going. If I go to this prophet, you just give me a prophecy. You just even the lady, I was in a relationship then. So the lady, because just what we are just saying, the lady to which she has to say no, because it looked as if everything was against me.
Oh.
So I have to just choose one. I hold on to God. So I decided to start fasting and prayer. And that fasting and prayer is not that God, I need a wife. No. It's not that God, I need a money. No. That fasting and prayer is, Lord, I want to know the purpose of my life.
Wow.
It took me 3 good months.
3
Just
months.
3 good months.
Fasting
And prayer.
Wow.
The first month, nothing. This I did not hear anything, and I continued because I make a vow. I make a vow that I'm not going to stop it until God reveal the purpose of my life for me.
Huh.
So the second month it started gradually. The third month, God just come down to me. He now reveal the reason why I'm created. By the grace of God now. So after God has told me that He has called me, praise the word through the word of motivation. Wow. That is why no matter how I will preach, I would like something. I would like to say something. So it's because that is what I discover. So after discovering my purpose, I even start my assignment. Then before I look for a woman that will help me to accomplish. If thank God today is my birthday, if you go down maybe my Facebook, I know you are also in. If you go down, there are some picture, maybe 5-6 years. You look at it, that is not. I look somehow, even the fans, I think there is one, even the fans, I don't think they are even up to 50. But today now, even the fans, the people, like no many, even as I'm talking now, there are many people are still busy typing. Why? Because the young man has discovered his purpose.
Yes.
So discovering my purpose, now it has even put a food in my table. My wife, my children, other people. So in life, it's dangerous. Let me even use this word again. Not even risky again. It is dangerous for you to get married without discovering your purpose.
It's like a blind man leading a blind man. You go nowhere.
You see, you know. It's just like that is why the Bible says there is a way that seems right to a man, and the end is destruction. The end is destruction. The end is destruction. The end is destruction. So you have to discover your purpose. Then you look okay, who am I? It's not every lady cannot be your wife. It's not every woman that wears skirt or wear jeans that can be your wife. It's not every man that you see in the market or run, that can be your husband. No, there is something unique that each other carry, whether your husband or your wife. I used to tell people when it comes to the issue of marriage, managing is not good. The man must have the quality you are looking for, at least 70%. It's just like in school now, in the school, whether higher institution, 70% is just like it's distinction A. So anything less than A is not too good. Marriage is not something someone will manage. Why do I say so? Because if you look at it, marriage by God, marriage is like an institution that does not have graduation. So it's something that you continue to date. So you have to take time to know that this person that I'm taking to be with it, he is the real person.
It's not like the lottery.
It's not like lottery.
Well,
it's not even. It's not like lottery. You are right.
Awesome. Well, this is the Pillars Golden Moment, and today we are having a golden moment with a birthday pastor. Today is his 40th anniversary, and we decided to shoot in his beautiful office. The topic is My Spouse's Purpose. But before we continue with this wonderful session, I want you to know that we are proudly sponsored by Divine Redemic. We do the best paper bags, well branded, beautiful, isn't it? You can always call us on 054-2043-519. Well, I'm enjoying already.
Thank you.
So, did Mama know that you're going to be a pastor and she accepted it? Or you saw her in a vision and knew that she was the one?
No, she knows that I'm a pastor.
Okay.
And I have to tell her the nature of the job, and she has to see it, and she has to make her choice. And she said she can do it.
She can do it.
I think so. And I'm sorry, let me say the same question that you asked me, like my father in the Lord Bishop before. He discovered his purpose before he looked for the woman that he married. So when he was telling her, this is me, I carry the sentence of death. Can you follow me? She said, yes. Are you sure? Of death. That means no going back.
No retreat.
No retreat, no surrender. You agree? Yes, well, sign. So the record is written. Yes. And you can see today, Mommy Faye, she's a blessing in our family.
Oh.
She's a blessing upon blessing. Why? Because she can see. It's just like now, she saw the vision in him. So you can't just marry somebody that you have not seen the vision. You must see your own vision here. There are many men, they are just like destiny killers. Okay, they'll just say, okay, now you are working in the bank, okay, just marry me, whatsoever, and after some times now, you say, okay, and let's just get back after our first son, then you go back to your school, you go, oh man, I depend nothing. There are many women now, they are at home today, simply because of that mistake. The man just give them a fake decency, and okay, let me marry you, but after marrying you, you go to school, and now no school. Okay, after giving birth the first child, you go to school, now no first, second, third, now nothing. Dear, struggle.
I heard of one case of a doctor who the husband asked her to stay at home and look after the children. Doctor. And the woman became so frustrated that now when she was even going to ask the husband for money to buy her own personal effects, then the man started abusing her. And she regretted resigning, a whole medical doctor. And in the long run, the man even divorced her. It was so heartbroken. So I think that we should be careful with giving advice or telling our spouses to resign from jobs here and there. That's a deep one.
Yes.
That's a deep one.
Yes.
It's terrible.
You know, what you are saying, you see, if for someone now to, maybe your wife, she's working just because of your selfish interest, to tell her to resign without focusing on thinking of her, it doesn't show good of you. Because as if now, maybe I am in, let me still go back to the topic, I'm in a relationship with a lady. The first thing that comes to my mind is how can she make it? or how can I make her a better person?
Yes.
And she too, how can she help me to see that, to make me a better person too? So once that sense is there, so the work done will be less because my thinking will be more is towards her. This lady, oh, what can I do to help this lady? Okay, this is the kind of lady I want to marry. I have seen so many people who get married to a lady who never go to school, never go to university or secondary school, but today they are graduates, they are celebrities. I have seen them. Why?
Wow.
Because the person, the man in person, he has already seen the vision in her, and he believes that he has the capacity to help her to achieve that goals.
And whenever you do that as a husband, your life also gets better.
Yes, it gets better.
Yes.
And you also have, because it will even put in you, even the lady, she can't forget because you really help her destiny. But all this thing comes from, in terms of for this topic, comes from beginning. It comes from beginning. From beginning, a relationship need to be defined. Okay, I am in relationship like now. Okay, being in a relationship with my wife, I have to define it. I love you, I love you too. I want to marry you, okay, I want to marry you. So now, what am I doing? What are you doing? I'm in school. The same thing happened to me. When I got married to my wife, she just finished secondary, she just gets certificate, but I believe I can make her a better person. And from certificate course, she did her diploma and so on. I'm still even praying by God's grace very soon. She will still further. So everything start from beginning. From beginning, you have to define that relationship to understand. Do you really want to help me? And do you have a vision for me? Yes. So how are we going to do to achieve that dream or that vision?
But I know that some men feel intimidated when their wives are going higher. Is that really true? If you have a good wife and you are pushing her to go higher, would you feel that she will not succumb to you, she will not submit to you? I think that Christian women who are wise, no matter where they reach, they still humble themselves. So why are some men scared of pushing their wives forward, pushing them and helping them with their destiny instead of relegating them?
Okay, just the way I said from beginning, everything is still from beginning. The relationship needs to be defined. When some men, just the way you say, they have been scared, maybe if I help her, if she go high, I don't think that mentality and whatsoever is a good one. Because as a man, you don't need to be afraid of tomorrow. Leave tomorrow in the hand of God. You don't need to be fear. If I do this, no. Fear is even torment. The Bible says God has not given us the spirit of fear. When you feel that kind of fear, you have to know that spirit is not from God. You don't need to fear. You have to just do your best. We help her. If she make it, there are so many things. Like now, by the grace of God, my wife, there are many things that she has been helping me solving it. Are you hearing me? So many things. It's not everything that I do. Some of many things because she too, she gets some money. So she helped me solve some problems. But if I say no, I will not allow her to do something, or let me do all done with too much. Imagine my own family, maybe my immediate family, our own step family, here and there, everything on one person. It will be too much. So, you see, so there is need to work together. That is why the Bible said, come and let us work together. Even God himself, in terms of okay, he need the help of man. He said, come let us reason together. Come let us reason together. So I say, husband and wife are supposed to join themselves, forget about fear. If I help this woman, she will help me, she will pass me. Is there anything wrong? Is there competition? Not competition. No. I have seen a man who is nobody. I have seen a woman who get married to her husband. Why? Because she formed love with him. So it doesn't mean anything.
I heard a story of a woman too who was very well to do in the bank, who fell in love with a security man in the bank. And this woman has now helped the security man to come apart with
her. You see.
And it's beautiful because maybe you're praying for a husband, but the husband is your security man or somebody, but you feel too big. So I think we should, as you said, we should look at the future and know where this person is going. One thing I also think is that if women are empowered by their husbands, they will become better mothers to our children. What do you think?
Yes. You are right. They will become mothers. I remember some days ago, my um, um, David Gino, he was just giving how God used his mother. Are you hearing me? To raise him. Not even his father. He was mentioning about that he gave his life to Christ through his mother.
Not through the father.
Not even father. And he got baptized that same day through the mother.
A mother.
A mother. The father, bishop, whatsoever, but through the mother. So, as a man, it's good for a man to empower his wife spiritually, physically, in every way. So that because once she isn't, she will be happy, she will be here. So,
some of the men die before their time because of too much pressure. So why should a man tell the wife to sit in the house and put all the pressure on him? Why should it be so? That is one. And two, it's like the women, some are really relaxed. They feel that they came into marriage to enjoy. But I think they came to help. And helpers, do they sleep or they work?
they work.
But some are not working.
Yeah. Of the truth, if you look at it, let me just say, I can say, it's just that is not the topic. I remember some weeks ago, I was taking through something concerning marriage or so. I was just giving my people some points, some things that keep marriage. And one of the main points is laziness. Some women, okay, not doing anything, sleeping at home until your husband go and hustle, bring something for you. And once the pressure is too much, let me go back to that first question you are asking me. What makes men to die before their time is pressure. You need money from him. Assuming, okay, now maybe I'm working, my salary maybe is 500 Ghana cedi, 500 Ghana cedi. Maybe chapel money is there. Let me not even go to the gas. Let me manage myself. Maybe I'll buy electricity, chapel, children's school fees, rent. You too, you need money. So all this, as a man, you have to try and program everything. You see, so a woman never mind. Okay, most of the women never mind. It's 500 to just even remove 200, 300 and give you. But a man will think, this 500, everything is there. Children's school fees is there. This is there. This is there. So sometimes some men, even before the salary comes, the money is finished. Are you hearing? They have already collected some debts from here and there. And you know, as a man, if a man can stay without eating, children cannot exercise that kind of patience. So the pressure is too much for the men. So I'm appealing to all women to try and get something to do. It may not really go for a monthly work. Just think of what can I do. There are many business. My mother, I always mention her. She has been to be my role model. She's a hardworking woman. My mother never go to school. She sew clothes. I think including me, I can sew. Even there is no work today, I will eat food. Are you there? Because I can sew. Wow. Just like example, a child of a tailor is just like a tailor. When I was small, my mother would just carry me and she would be giving me praise, sewing. So I grow up, I saw myself sewing. Oh, wow. So I can sew. Sometimes she will go and buy things, she will make us go. She's a hard-working woman. It's very hard to see my mother call me and ask me money because of hard-working trainer. It's very, very hard. So for now, I'm appealing. I'm still coming back. I'm appealing for all these idolous women who are not
So what about the men who are forcing their wife to sit in the house? What happens? Because maybe the woman wants to work, but the man is saying no, sit in the house.
Okay, it depends on let me just say maybe capacity. Like now, maybe if the man maybe he has more, and he's ready, he can be paying her salary. So men, when you see them doing that, they pay the woman's salary. So then if you even hear the salary of the woman, it's wow. Some it's not even only the salary, the checks, everything is there. And they have already signed whatsoever, the ATM is there. So once you have the, okay, what are you looking for? Just take good care of my children for me. Make the house be good for me.
So but even housework is work. If you do it well.
A household is also
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
Just taking care of my household, taking care of children and whatsoever. But what am I trying to say? Life is level to level. Are you hearing me? Okay, let me just say it's chapter to chapter. It's just like a book. It's one chapter to another chapter. If you know that at your level, you are not at that level, don't force yourself.
Okay.
Don't force yourself.
Mm.
Don't force yourself. There is a word. One of my father used to say that in life, when you jump life, you fall. But when you grow, you'll be staying. Okay, you grow from here, you grow here, you grow here, you grow here. You say, but when you jump, you know, you go down. So what am I trying to say? I'm still saying, don't force yourself to tell your wife, I don't want you to work because I've seen one wealthy man do just stay there and you know you don't have the capacity. It's still danger. Because I'm still coming back where you throw that topic. Why some men are dying because of the pressure. Because issue, this one needs this one needs. And sometimes you go back, when you go to your bed, instead of you to relax and sleep, you are thinking. Something that you think and no answer. It's good for a man. I'm not saying thinking is good, but once you think, worrying is not. Yes. But it's not good for someone to be worrying.
Okay.
Carrying love, something that you know you cannot solve. So that is praying before you know attention, before you know so many.
But I think that even if you are well to do as a man, shouldn't you still give your wife the chance to explore and bring out her talents? Because anything can happen. You could die, which we don't pray so. You could lose the job or all the wealth in a day or a week. So, and is it a good reason to let your wife sit at home and not develop her talents at all? Because I believe that even if you are in the house as a wife, you can still do something with your hands, not necessarily going out to do work. What about that?
Perfect truth, for the scripture is not even good. Because if you look at even, okay, let me go. Now, what make Satan to get Eve? Because the man was busy working and she was just there idle. Then before you know, the serpent just come. She was just running, doing nothing.
The devil finds work for the
you see,
idle hands.
the idle, you see. So peradventure they were together, working together. There is no way. And if you look at the Bible again, the book of Genesis, Psalm chapter 1, I think it's verse 3. He said, whatsoever he does shall prosper. So if you look at even the prosperity answer to do it, let me even go. I like talking this example. If you look at the wife of the former president of America, that is, I think, is it Bill Clinton or something?
Bill Clinton.
Even the wife, there was a time she was trying to even contest for that seat because she's still working. You understand me?
Even
if my husband can do, I can also do. Okay, let me tell you now. Now, is it WTO, World Trade something? The current director now is a woman, Ngozi Iweala, and she's even above 60. So, what am I trying to say? All these people who are mentioned, I believe they are all above 60. So,
they have husbands and wives.
They have husbands and they are well to do. But they are still trying to do something. Okay, there is one great man in Nigeria. He was the former president of, Lagos? Former governor of Lagos State. Now his wife, she's even a senator. I was listening to one man where he was mentioning about the former governor of Ogun State. I know his name, Ben Gadania. Former governor. But his wife too, she's a hardworking woman. She has a sewing, she sews clothes, she sews whatsoever. So what am I trying to say? Of a truth, God himself is not encouraging idle. Get something to your wife. Let her be doing something. It may not be maybe monthly work, it may be business, but make sure you get something for her. It will also help. It will even help the man because her mind too will be working. Her mind will be working. So for God to say that since I have money, let her know life. If you have money, nothing is enough. Nothing is enough. If it is enough, our politicians will not be going to the politics. They will say, let us just eat what we have. But they are still working hard again. I have one word I used to say, some people, they carry elephant, they are still running. And many carry ants, and they can't run. Are you hearing me? There are many men, they carry elephants. What I'm saying, they are billionaires, but they are still running. But that person that says his wife should not, check that person. And let's see the level where the man is among the people. So I'm charging those kind of people. Let them review it. So that things will be balanced.
Thank you so much. We are still on the Pillars Golden Moments, and please share to all your friends. You can always go on Ranti Adjaku, the YouTube channel, RANTI We have previous beautiful videos we've had with other people, and the topics are always awesome. You will love it. Please subscribe and remember to hit the notification button so that whenever we upload a new video, you are the first to know. Isn't it beautiful? Again, we are proudly sponsored by Divinely Rhythmic. We write the best citations in the world. You love this, right? And we don't write with our hands alone, we write with our hearts, sometimes prophetic. So always contact us so that we write the best citations for you, for weddings, for award ceremonies, for send-off, for people who have worked with you. Beautiful, beautiful rhymes and citations. You will love it, I bet you. Well, we are about rounding up, and it's always an awesome time here. My spouse's purpose. Pastor Destiny is leading us indeed into our destiny, letting us know already on this program that it's up to you to help your wife succeed. It's up to you to help your husband succeed and fulfill your destiny. But one thing we believe in is that some of us will not be judged for the sins we committed. No, not even for the sins we did so bad, not even murder, but we will be charged for not fulfilling our destinies and also not helping our spouses fulfill their destinies. You'll be surprised in heaven. I know I'm going to meet you here. Let's go and have the final words from Pastor Destiny. And we are going to go to KFC or somewhere and have a birthday party. It's going to be awesome. All right. Thank you for joining and stay tuned. I need you alive, every one of you. I need you alive. So please don't forget, everywhere you go, wear your face mask. And also, as you saw, always use your hand sanitizer. Someone said hand cantalizer. It's all good, so don't worry. So use it so that you'll be healthy. I don't want to lose you because you have to live long to fulfill your destiny. Back to Pastor Destiny. So, Pastor, I know that we talk about the men supporting their wives a lot, but some women, they are supposed to be helpers, helpmates to their husbands, but most of them are not. Most of us came to church. Why should it be so?
Well, the reason still from beginning. I say from beginning, it's not every woman. So it's not every woman that you see has a big wearing wrapper,
yes,
that she's a marriage material. And that is why.
You shouldn't look at the beauty alone.
No, it's not
men,
good.
they do that.
That is why if you look onto the beauty, one day that beauty will go. Look at the content, not the container. If you look at the content, not the container.
Wow.
If you look at the container, one day you'll be disappointed. So look what is inside. And what am I trying to say? A lady, every woman is supposed to help a man to accomplish his purpose. Not just I've talked much about men, why all these pressures. I say, woman, you don't need to be putting more pressure for your husband.
You can do it.
There are many things that you can do.
Okay.
And those small again, once you are just walking, you just look, Lord, what can I do to help my husband? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Remember, the topic is talk about the purpose. What can I do? You are there to help him. You are not just there to be eating and eating and eating. No. If you are eating and eating, one day it will finish. It will finish and finish. Once you are eating and eating, think, what can I also contribute to him? What am I here? You are not there as a wife just to be watching him or to be collecting. No. You also be thinking, what can I do for this man?
And if you don't do anything, give him a peace of mind. But
yes,
some don't give, and they still give.
Yes, even not in yes, the peace of mind. When we talk about the peace of mind is a state of mind, how your mind is. Once you are looking, what can you help? Okay, like now as a man now, maybe I've been here since in the morning, working hard. Now going back home, I believe there are many things my wife has done. She has already do it for me. It's not that she'll be waiting for me when I come back. Okay, baby, let's go to Lisbon's hotel and let's go and get something. No.
I'm going to follow you home. I'm not going to. I know something good is going to happen at home.
It is well.
And you know, I like Eba a lot. I like Eba.
Yes, everything is available. So as a woman, she always think for what to do, help the man to reduce the stress for him and so on. Not just what can he give me. I remember there are many women, more especially December, if the husband don't give them some money, some whatsoever, it has become a problem. There are many women, maybe during this, is it Valentine or whatever, they still take themselves in those days. If the man don't buy something for her, and she discovered that maybe her friend, husband, maybe Bob, it's another trouble. So I think every woman is supposed to grow beyond her levels. Let her grow. When we talk about marriage, it's about maturity. It's maturity. Not just thinking of what can he give me. You too just think, what can I give it to him?
Yeah.
I said something like that, I think 2 weeks ago when I was taking a topic like that. I say in marriage, you'll be thinking of what can you give, not collect it. Don't even think of what can he give me back. Just be thinking of what can I give it to him. What can I give it to him? Is it love? Is it money? It's not a big deal for you as a home wife. You don't go and buy some dress for your husband. You may ask me, Pastor, how can I get the money? I believe no matter he give you some money.
That's why you should wait.
Yeah. Okay. I was listening. I'm very sorry. Let me take it here. I was listening to one woman message yesterday. The message touched me. She was saying that there is one woman. She got married. Her husband is a stingy man. He doesn't give her money. So the woman, what? She just came to her. The woman advised her. She said, okay, what will happen? Just do good for him, more especially in terms of sex, when you people are playing. But when he comes, you want to play, do it, tell him, give me offering. Just give him envelope to give you offering. And gradually, because the man's intention does it, he will give her the offering. So gradually, the man started giving her money. And with that money, she was able to do something for family. So what am I trying to say? The woman started bringing something, are you hearing me? Like a church, like play together. And that thing even changed the mentality of the man. So what am I trying to say? The woman always supposed to be thinking, what can she also do to this man to better his life? Not just collecting and collecting and collecting.
Wow, it's awesome.
That will
Thank you
make
so much.
the home to be heaven on earth.
The home will be heaven on earth because
Yes.
it will be less of stress and tension.
Yes.
Okay. Golden question. This is one simple question we ask every guest. You have a daughter who is matured, and you are there and she brings in a man. And when you watch the man, you think this man will not help my daughter. But your daughter is in love and she will not listen to anything. Which strategy will you use to call your daughter back to her senses for her not to deviate from her purpose, marrying that man?
What I will do first, I will talk to her, let her to understand what she's doing, give her some examples related to exactly what she's doing. I'll just give her the example, look at see the consequence. Then after that, I will choose my daughter, and everything still I'm still going. Everything supposed to be from the beginning. Is how close you are with your daughter. I believe as my daughter, once I talk to her, she knows that I always wish her well. I will not like something that will danger her. So I will be talking, praying, also praying for God to help me, because I can't allow her to go this thing. I'll have to do my best because she's my asset. Your children, they are my assets. They are my assets. So I have to do my best. And I believe with God by my side, I believe she will understand. I will do my best to make her to understand. Because God answers prayer. He doesn't stop praying. He said we should ask unto him. He will answer us. He will do great and mighty things for us. So he answers prayer. So I'm so sure, advising and praying, I believe she will not.
You're a man of wisdom. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
I know you're a golden pastor.
Yes.
You have wisdom. You are wonderful. I like your enthusiasm on the
Thank
stage.
you so much. I appreciate
You really love God. I can tell. No one needs to tell anyone.
Amen. Thank
May
you.
God bless you
Amen.
and make you a golden pillar.
Amen.
Wherever you go,
Yes, ma'am.
you are a good man, but I see prosperity and I see goals. So
Amen.
this is not just for you to do more, which
Okay.
you are already doing, but
Okay.
to put gold in your
Thank
hands.
you so much. I deeply appreciate
You're
it.
always welcome.
Thank you
And
so much.
we are going to go for, I like your humility. It's so
Amen.
beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
I appreciate you, ma. You are the Lord will honor you. The Lord will honor you. Heaven will be answering to you.
Hey,
You will go places.
Wow.
You will surprise you on my birthday. That is how God will also surprise you.
Amen.
America will look for you.
Amen.
UK will look for you.
Amen.
You will not struggle for visa.
Please,
You will not struggle for
please
visa.
follow with the blessing. Let me finish what I'm doing, then I will kneel down and pray for you. But we did this specially for the church.
Okay.
We want you to use this to serve your first timers.
Okay, ma'am.
And instead of giving them the things in the rubber bags,
Wow,
we got
wow.
a couple for you. This
Wow.
is we branded it for you.
That is wonderful.
Yes.
Wow, thank you so
We
much.
have a big
Wow, we
package
deeply
here.
appreciate. The Lord
Big
will
package
honor
here
you.
for you. And whenever you need more, just let me know.
So
that-
thank you so
and,
much.
It's a way of evangelism. So when they
Yeah.
come and they are going with this, they feel loved.
Thank you so much.
So this is from
Heaven will
Golden.
honor you. Thank you so much.
Yes,
We deeply appreciate that.
Yes,
Thank
and
you
also
so much. Yes, ma'am.
happy birthday to you.
Thank you so
I know
much.
today I'm going to have a wonderful day.
Amen.
So here we go. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, this
Happy
way,
birthday
no. Wow.
to you. Happy
So thank you so
birthday
much.
to you. Papa Destiny.
Hey, thank you, ma. I appreciate, ma.
Okay,
The
so
Lord will honor you.
I think you just take it on to his wife and children. We'll not cut it here.
Okay, so thank you. But we can snap small now.
The cameraman wants you the biscuit, the cake, but I know.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank
I'm really
you.
glad.
Thank you for honoring me. I appreciate it, ma.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you. I
So God
appreciate it.
bless you.
I'm
All
not taking
right.
it for granted. Thank you so much, ma.
Okay.
I deeply appreciate it.
All right.
Thank
All right.
you. Thank you for the gift. We appreciate it, ma.
Thank
You so much, ma. Yes.
All right. This has been the Pillars Golden Moment, and you know we are full of surprises. This is a great man we have to honor. Next time it will be something bigger. Today is his 40th birthday, and this cake was proudly sponsored by Divinely Rhythmic and also Auntie Wilhelmina. She's in Abesim. She does the best cakes ever. You can contact her on the numbers below, so that whenever you have any wedding or anything, you can call her. Thank you so much, because we know that you've learned one thing, that your spouse's destiny is in your hands. Likewise, yours is in his or her hands as well. So as you support each other, you grow together and become who God has purposed each of you to be. You may have made a mistake with the wrong choice. It's never too late. Just pick up the bits and pieces, work it out, and God is going to give you the grace to come out glorious and awesome at last. Life is a race. Run well that ye may win and get a crown of glory. See you next time. I love you so much. Bye.
God bless you.